All right, so we have our foundation poured.
In today's video, Tyler comes home and finds a huge mistake.
Oh no, man.
Aside from that, I'll be finishing up the girls' room.
Doing a great deal of damage.
And we get hit with some pretty sad news.
I'm so scared. Hello.
We're the Warnishes, and we're attempting the biggest renovation project of our lives.
We are tearing down half of our house to add on 1,200 square feet of brand new living space, as well as a garage and a new swimming pool.
We will be managing the renovation ourselves, aiming to keep this project on schedule and under budget.
And to make things even crazier, we will be doing the majority of this renovation while living in the house with our 5 kids.
We are finally done with the foundation. This feels like a huge accomplishment to have made it this far.
Stay at the bottom. We are tying up some loose ends before we start the next phase of this remodel. I'm going to finish painting up the girls' room so I can put it all back together, hopefully before Tyler gets home. I am so thankful to have my mom and dad in town to help with all of the work and watch all of the kiddos. And here I am again removing the rest of this quarter round, and I still think it's just as silly that it was here to begin with.
The next morning, our concrete guys showed up to pull off all of the form boards from our new slab.
All right, so we got back this morning, or I got back last night, late last night. Didn't get to see anything because it was dark. Came out this morning and was checking out everything. It all looked so good. Well, my plumber shows up and he said, "When did y'all pour?" And I told him, I was like, "Yeah, we poured on Saturday." And he was like, "I was supposed to put tub boxes in." And I'm like, "Oh no, man." Okay, so where we have a drain that goes in the floor, we are supposed to have a block out where concrete doesn't come up to the pipe, so we can actually set the drain flush with the slab. I completely forgot to text that to Justine and tell her about it. We're gonna have to cut out around the pipes and chip it out to fix that mistake. And it sucks, but it's fixable, so not a major thing.
So now we have to cut into a perfectly good poured slab that we just did, so it's just doing like a little bit more work on the back end.
Hey David, yeah, we were pouring a slab and I wanted to make sure that we were recessing our concrete in to fit for the garage door, but we have already poured the slab. We gave a 2-inch cutout behind the wall so the door would fit. I don't know. I'm hoping that's enough.
2 inches deep or 2 inches wide?
We went 2 inches back from the wall.
2 inches deep from the wall.
Yeah,
We have a chance.
we have a chance. All right. All right, so we have our foundation poured and we worked really hard on getting a lot of these details. The big one was that I wanted a siding ledge to match the house, and so that's kind of a pocket where the siding can come down into, and it helps us do a really good air sealing detail from our wall to our foundation. That way any water that gets through our siding is going to be able to come down and then out. It's not going to be have any way to like get through the slab, so that's pretty cool. More important for the house, but also for the garage. We also did a sloped sill pan for all of our doors. For the garage, we did a kind of a recess pad to where the door can sit into this pocket. Any water that hits the door is going to be forced out of the garage as well, and not into the garage. So it'll be forced out. And then we have this stem wall all the way around. The garage has a slope. It goes from 1.5 inches low to about 1/8 of an inch per foot, and it slopes towards the back side. So this is really important if it like snows, which doesn't snow much up here, and you're driving in your car and you get ice and water in your car. When you pull into the garage, it has a way to drain out. It doesn't get trapped in here. But then we have this nice stem wall that is the thickness of the wall of the house. So it's 4.5 inches thick. And that's where our wall is actually going to sit. So all of our framing is nice and level, has a nice level base to sit on. And then we have our anchor bolts holding in our framing everywhere. I haven't had a garage in 2 years, and so hard to, that's how we store things here in Texas. We don't have basements, we don't even have an attic on our house. We have no way to store anything in our house besides just outside or in the carport that was attached to the house, which is not ideal. Things are just still exposed to the elements when they're in the carport, and so having a garage is going to be phenomenal. I'll be able to have my shop over here. We can park 2 cars in here if we want. that's really probably where we're going to store everything. And then if we want to store more stuff, if we have more crap that we need to store, I'll probably do some hanging storage from the ceiling, racks and stuff that we can hang some stuff in. But so excited to have a garage space.
How fun. We get to go run errands together, calling the cabinet guy about some wood for the bunk beds. And I'm gonna get on Pinterest and find some inspo for...
Hey, Tyler.
Hey Keith, how you doing, partner?
I'm all right.
All right. Hey, do you have any 2x oak at the shop?
2-inch thick oak.
Yes.
I think I have some white oak.
That would be perfect, actually. That sounds great. Thanks, Keith. Why are you filming our lunch date?
Why not? We just ate lunch, order of events.
I'm still eating.
Oh.
It's okay.
We have order of events. We're gonna leave here. We're gonna go look at some brick.
We're gonna drop by the bank first.
Oh, we're gonna drop by the bank. Don't get that cash money.
Gotta pay for this remodel somehow.
Yeah, so we gotta go to the bank and then we're gonna go look at brick, look at siding. We need to order windows, but we are ordering doors. And I just found some doors on Facebook Marketplace. So the back of our house, we're gonna have, we originally planned for 16 feet, but I found some for 15 feet on Facebook Marketplace at an amazing price. So we're just gonna do that because it's gonna save us about $4,000. So that's amazing. And we are buying those and those are gonna get delivered. And then yeah, windows, doors, all like this is fun stuff for me. This is like
some visual things that you get to, the fun stuff that you like, not just the little nerdy details that I care about.
yeah. Okay, let's get our check and let's get out of here because we
Let's
have lots
go.
to do before we gotta pick up the kids from school.
Yeah.
Okay,
We might need to run home and grab a battery.
I have it.
Here in a minute. Hi! We are pulling into the brickyard.
Here we are.
Let's go pick out brick. Let's do it.
Justine really knew what she wanted here, and it didn't take much explaining for them to pull a sample out of the back.
This is just what's popular in Bryan College Station.
I really wanted like a longer,
Long, skinnier
material,
size.
like creamy colored brick. Yeah, I would keep this color. I like it. I like the color.
Yeah.
I think if we do this color, then we can just paint siding to match it, and we don't have to paint brick, which I kind of like that because I like the texture of having the texture of brick,
Yeah.
and then the siding to match. But we can have him order a sample, something that's longer. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Where are we headed to now?
Well, we have these samples that are going to come in, but we could go to another brickyard real quick.
Feels
You want
like
to?
cheating.
A little bit.
I want to go to Benjamin Moore, grab some paint.
Okay.
I need a smoothie. We can just go pick up smoothies at Monica and then go to where are we going?
Do you want to go to Benjamin
I
Moore?
do want to go to Benjamin Moore. Do we have enough time to go to Benjamin Moore and go to the other brick place? We have the tree guy that we're meeting at 2:30.
I'd rather go to the brick place with you. I feel like you could go to Benjamin Moore.
Okay, how about we go to the other brick place and then
Then we can go to Juice Step.
oh, look at that. Let's do that.
You get a mount.
We're going to other brick place. Let's go.
You want to call it in?
Call and juice it up
Right now.
right now.
We're going right?
I do.
To where?
Like USPS, the government one.
Yeah, we can go to Postal Plus for that.
Okay, we got our smoothies. We're headed to the other brick place. Right?
Mm-hmm. Let's go to the brick place because we have a meeting at 2:30.
That's right.
Are you ready? How's it going? We wanted to look at some brick.
Is it okay if we just look around? Okay, thank you.
You're done with me.
Yeah, I know what I want, so I can just like,
Ask him.
no, I can just look and see that. Thank you.
That was it? Anticlimactic there.
I know what I want. I know what I want.
So you like the brick from for Acme.
They're ordering samples of what I want, so
Yeah.
I'd rather just look at that. They didn't have any here. Like, I know exactly what I want, so I just want to see it in person.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, let's go.
Go.
Back at it again. All right,
How far away are we from Benjamin Moore?
we're about 10 minutes away. But
Yeah, I know exactly what color I want. I
Sure
just
is.
want to actually grab the little swatch so I can see it.
small swatch. What color do you
I can,
want?
like, play with it. It's called Natural Wicker. Oh, there we go.
Hello. Here, turn my head. Here we go.
Okay, let's go there. We're here. Hill Country Paints, huh? Ready?
Oh, are you ready?
Just gotta think. I know what color I want.
Good. I think it's in the off-whites. I'm sure it is. Don't worry, she's got 20 colors she wants. And she's already narrowed it down. You see that she's got paint in her hair right now. Look at her.
I actually do have paint in my hair right now, so I'll just take these. Okay. You know what? I'll just take those two. We ordered a sample of some brick for the exterior, and I'll just put these two up next to the brick and then see which one I want an actual sample of.
What you're looking at, so are those for interior?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then are these for exterior?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
All
We got.
Already.
Oh man.
We are going to get a camera mount
Okay.
for the vehicles,
Not what we came for.
so we can actually film ourselves. We're on 2 different wavelengths here.
Gotta go meet the arborists. We're on
Okay.
our way. Let's go.
We are meeting with a local arborist today to see if there is any hope in saving these massive and beautiful post oak trees in our backyard. We are planning to dig a pool and want to make sure that we call in a professional and do what we can to preserve these trees.
This is one of the worst times to be doing something like this with post oaks.
Yeah.
They're very, very unreliable trees. You don't even have to be building a house near these trees and they're dying like crazy. We call it rapid decline of post oak.
Oh, my neighbor just lost 3 trees.
Well, the soil here is extremely compacted.
We are so sad to hear that we will need to cut this tree down, but we are so glad we hired a professional before moving forward with anything else. After the arborist left, it was back to work for me in the girls' room. I am loving how everything turned out. And here is the bed. Wow, it looks so good. Figure out where I want them. Now, I just need to get these sconces hung on the wall. That just looks good. So, that's how I do things around here. Let's see, Lily. Over from the wall, we're on the fourth panel. And from the bottom of the bed, we are 21.25. We need to charge these bulbs. So we don't have electrical there, but these charge. So we'll charge that up so that you can have a light.
What are you going to charge it for? How are you going to wait for it to work?
Doing a great deal of damage. I've got second light hung, and I have been waiting to put this stuff on the middle bed. Days like these are my absolute favorite. I've always loved to decorate and put spaces together. After we already built the beds, I saw this video that was like, pro tip, when building a bunk bed, build it 2 inches bigger than the actual measurement so that your blankets fit. I saw that a couple days ago, after it was already built, because it's like the exact size of the mattress. Because we are in a standstill with the remodel, it has been so refreshing to see pretty things and see them start to finish. This room feels like it's finally coming together. You're a mess.
I know. I'm a sweaty mess right now.
It's been a couple days since we've been on here. Only like a day, 2 days.
Yeah.
So we met with the arborist. He came out here, basically told us that our trees are in not good condition and that it's not worth any money to invest in getting them healthy. and that there is a rapid decline of post oak trees, and at any minute our trees could potentially just fall over.
Let alone
And-
doing the construction, you know?
Yeah.
Even in their current state, without the disturbance of all the construction, they could literally just fall over. And we've seen it. We've had 4 trees on our street go down in the last year.
The last couple of months.
Last couple months, yeah.
And they're the same type of tree, which is
And-
post oak.
Actually, those trees looked healthier than our trees.
Yeah, they really did. So I'm glad he came out because I did not want to lose those trees whatsoever. We're the type of people who want to keep as many trees. We fell in love with these trees, and we called them out here because we really wanted to save them and figure out like where can we build the pool, what can we do in order to keep these trees, and basically we were told
No option.
it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, we called in some tree guys, and they are literally here right now to start cutting down the tree. And we just got the ball rolling on the swimming pool because we have no work to do on the house while we let the concrete cure. So we're like, okay, well, let's start with the pool. We got to get something going, something happening. So tree guys are here right now. They're about to cut down our tree. I'm so sad. I literally could not sleep last night because I was so sad about the tree. So sad because it looks healthy. I mean, it just looks so beautiful, but the arborist said they look healthy one day and they fall over the next, and we just cannot have these giant trees fall on our house. Like, it'll literally fall on our children's bedrooms. So yeah, it's sad, but we'll have a beautiful swimming pool. We ended up changing the design of the pool since the trees are going to be gone now, and we can have a little bit bigger of a swimming pool. So that'll be fun, and that's what they're here doing right now. So let's go watch them cut it down. I already showed you the tree once before. Here is the beautiful tree that has to be cut down. She is at least 60 to 65 feet tall, and it just feels sinful to cut it down.
And although it was super sad, it was really cool to observe this process. The tree guys tied up ropes and started scaling the tree to get to the top. Limb by limb, the climber strategically cut branches to start taking out this tree. His helper down below pulled our electrical service wire out of the way of the falling branches.
It's not every day that you see a tree this size get cut down. We decided that we would have dinner outside with the kids on our new slab for a little extra entertainment on this wild school night. Dinner and entertainment tonight. Malachi, come here. Bring your whole plate. Come here.
I'm getting a towel.
No, you can sit on Blaze's towel. Tonight we're having dinner on our slab.
Malcolm, my husband.
Brought to you by Tree Cutting Down Entertainment. We decided that we would just eat dinner outside on the slab and watch them cut down the tree. How's your dinner, guys?
And I'm the mom who's gonna be the dad.
Good. How's your dinner, Dad?
So you're 18.
I love having a TV dinner.
Oh my goodness.
Mom?
For such a large tree, these guys were able to cut it down fairly quickly. They were only here for a few hours before they got it all the way down to a stump in that short time.
Go inside, Lux. Go inside. Go inside.
Okay, so very long story short, because it's happening right now, I found doors on Facebook Marketplace for our, just like back doors, and they are huge, and they're getting delivered right now, and it's like 9:06 p.m. But I have this awesome guy that delivers furniture for me, so we picked him up in Dallas and he's dropping them off right now. So we're gonna go.
That was heavy.
Sorry, Mark, for calling you
Oh,
at
no, you're
9
good.
p.m.
What is it?
I'm recording you.
Be sure to block Mark's face out. The witness protection program might not work.
Right.
We needed all the man strength we could get. These doors are incredibly big and incredibly heavy. This
good.
is nerve-wracking. There's
my
like a
preference would
tree
be,
and
keep
bikes.
it-
There's bikes behind you, Ken.
Y'all are doing great. My preference would be to keep it just like this.
Okay.
That way it's not, the glass isn't under tension. All right, we got potholes. Watch out, Mark. Right there.
There it is. I found it. Okay.
I still cannot believe I found these doors on Facebook Marketplace. They came out of a brand new house and were in perfect condition. I definitely hit the jackpot on this one. And to my surprise, there was a feature that I didn't even know about when I bought them, and I am so happy about it.
That two of the panels slide.
Yeah, I just can't understand what that means right now.
That means you can open one panel
Uh-huh.
and have a 5-foot opening, or you can open both.
So they stack in front of each other, is what I'm saying?
Yes.
How?
You have a fixed panel, then you have the next one that crosses
the
like
track
this. I got it. Okay. Man, I feel like y'all are doing all the heavy lifting here.
Definitely the bottom floor, guys.
I'm trying to take some pressure off over here for Junior, but
Yeah, I'm trying to as well.
We had to be so careful with these doors. They're not only super heavy, but also pretty expensive, and we do not want to mess anything up.
I cannot get over how awesome these doors are. The scale in person always feels so much bigger to me. I was just admiring my doors.
those are gonna
The scale
go
in
right
person
here.
is just always so much bigger than on the computer. We've been like looking at these plans
Yeah.
forever, and I'm like, oh yeah, these doors here, and then seeing it in person is like, oh my
I've
god,
Look what we have here.
that's thick too.
It should be 1-inch glass.
Yeah, it is so thick. We have been working on plans with these doors plugged into them for forever, but seeing them in person is just blowing my mind. I think this living room addition is going to look and feel much larger than I anticipated, and I'm so excited about that.
Stay tuned. In our next video, we will be starting the work on our new in-ground swimming pool. This is always a bit nerve-wracking as we have to dig a hole and get to gunite, hopefully all before it rains again.